Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Just a little bit of a video for this week. This week is going to be the first race for the Welsh South Road National Flying Club, and hopefully we should have a few in there. The birds have been trained for the last week. They've had every day they've had a 15-mile toss, and they've been improving in times like so. Yesterday they did the 15-mile in 17 minutes, which I thought was very good, because the first time they went there it took them 27 minutes. And I was speaking to a couple of fanciers, and I noticed the first couple of times they came back, they landed on the pen, wings were down, and they were gaping a little bit, and I couldn't understand. There was no sign of respiratory, and a couple of guys said, treat them for a bit of respiratory, and then another guy said, well, it could be they've been scared by the hawk or something, so but every time they did come split up, but apart from that they've been fine. Today we've had quite a busy time. We've been fitting a new Sputnik and a little bit of an aviary. I find this aviary to be one of the best things I've put up at the loft, because I've had pigeons that have only been here for say a day, and I've been putting them in the aviary, and I found that them having a good look around. I brought birds back from a friend of mine down in South Wales on Friday. On Sunday, them pigeons are up onto the top of the roof here, having spent a day in the aviary looking around. So, it is, essential that the pigeons have a good look around to see where they are coming from. Anyway, so we've got that sorted, but as I said, we're still waiting for the big shed to arrive, so that should be here in the next couple of weeks, I think it is. So what we're going to do now, we're going to basket up the birds for this toss. They go every day, picked up by a guy, and he takes them 15 miles. And I got to be honest, I am very pleased with the way they're going. But like I said, it was 17 minutes yesterday, so they've been out this morning. I like to give them a fly in the morning. They had an hour out, and well, as I said, this is the little toss that they'll have ready for the National, so hopefully we can put a few in and see what happens. We're not expecting miracles, but it is nice to have a go and see what we can do. And I'll just get a couple of these pigeons out ready for Saturday. So here we go. Here we are. This is a blue cock of mine. He's a Jan Arden, and he's a son of a pigeon that I own called the Shark. I bought it off a guy in Holland who I think they came down from the Jan Polden lines, and yeah, this is a grandson of his. So he's going Saturday, so I'm just hoping that he'll be all right. So he's got a good fine wing. These pigeons are late being paired up, so they haven't dropped any flights, and and the body weight on him is pretty good. So that's one for Saturday. My next pigeon is a pure Gabby Vanderbilt pigeon out of MD and Evans. Yeah, he's feeding a 10-day-old, a 15-day-old young'un. Now this is out of, I think it's the pre-Olympic lines. I purchased quite a few pigeons off mark at one time. But again, see, that is the wing, and he's quite a nice pigeon, to be honest. He handles well, but I find with most of my pigeons they're all small to medium, so you know they can do the middle distance, like up to 400 odd mile, like 450. Anyway, that's another one. And then I got another old cock. He's a Jan Arden. He's a Jan Arden, but he's got an old ring on. We'd run out of rings when he was in the nest. So he's not a late bred, but he's a Jan Arden, and he's off the Invincible Spirit lines, which I also had at one time. But he's a beautiful little cock. He handles well. He's a bit big, you know. He's a bit big, but he's not a bad pigeon, to be honest. I quite like him. I'd like him even more when his feet land on Saturday. Hoping he can pick up something. Anyway, I better get a move on, because if I let him run late, he charges me. So, speak to you later. And thanks for watching. Bye.